Blessings and welcome to all of classy cancers out there. This is Synergized Tarot by Tammy, and this is your teen tarot reading, whether it's your sun, moon, or rising sign in Cancer. And before I go into your reading, much love to all of you who support the channel each and every month by subscribing, sharing, and sending me all those positive vibes. I'm truly, truly grateful. And so, Cancer, the first card you received, the numerology number of X, domestic harmony. So, just wanted to read a little bit about this domestic harmony for you before we go into the reading. It does say that this card indicates a time of healing your relationships and your home. This relate to a troubled relationship with a child, family member, ex or current partner, house guest or roommate. It could even relate to problems you have had with the actual home itself. Either way, this card has been sent to advise you that your difficulties are being resolved and domestic happiness is within your reach. Domestic harmony can only be achieved with effort, compassion, and compromise. By improving your relationships and your home, you will improve your quality of life. Your affirmation this month for you Cancers: I have happy, harmonious relationships with the happy, harmonious home. Is that beautiful or what? And of course, we're going into the holiday season, and I just, of course, Cancer, the mother, the nurturer. So I'm sure that you're giving a lot of love and really putting a lot of effort into making sure the family feels wonderful through the holidays and having that peace and domestic harmony that you need, Cancer. So also the astrology cards, you do have the card of Mars, and you will have Mars in your fifth house, and that's connected to love, romance, children, your creative ideas. So there may be some action, some drive that maybe you're going to put into in your relationships, right? And also maybe in your creative ideas. Maybe there's something that you've been wanting to do in the fifth house, and now you're going to put some action using Mars to, connect to your passions so that you can really enjoy that fifth house of creativity. So let's see, and of course, love and romance. We'll look at that to see. It looks like you're going to have a lot of lovely connections with partnerships and relationships, and I'm sure that'll be part connected to love also. You do have also the card of the Aquarian energy, and so you may be dealing with an Aquarius this month, but it's about you being more creative, more genius, more thinking out of the box. So I really feel like you have so much going on in your fifth house this month that if you are wanting to pursue something creative, there's like this flow that is coming to you, is with you. You already have some type of creative idea that you really want to pursue, but just haven't had maybe the Mars energy to do it. But now you'll be able to with that Mars energy in your fifth house, and you'll have the Sun and Mercury and Venus connecting in that fifth house. You'll have a lot of energy happening in your fifth and sixth house this month here. So you also have the card, the 11th house, and it's going to be interesting because you will have a full moon in your 11th house in Taurus on 12 November. And it will be connected to the planet Uranus. So there may be some revelations, some shakeups, some epiphanies that come about in regards to your friends, those you connect to, those new partnerships that you want to develop. It's also about your hopes, wishes, and dreams. So we'll look at that as we go into your reading. What kind of surprises, what kind of beautiful energy come into play this month for you, Cancers. Oops. Okay, I just want to turn on a little light there. Okay, so let's go into the first house for you, Cancers, the self position. And let's see the connection to yourself here. The Princess of Cups, and that is connected to you, Cancer. The Cups is, of course, the water energy of Cancer. And so this is a beautiful connection to yourself, feeling, a lot more peace. You're feeling like you want love. I feel like the Princess of Cups is saying, I want more love in my life, and I really want to enjoy those that are around me. having that domestic harmony. So I feel this is a beautiful month that you really want to share your feelings, be open and connected to those that you truly love. So let's see here. I think I'm missing a little sticker there. Um, oh, here we go. I'll use this one here. Let me pull one more card on the Princess of Cups. Mountains, obstacles. So this could be related to love. This could be that there's been some, problems, situations in regards to love, and you're trying to get over the obstacles and challenges, and that's why I feel like you're going to figure out ways to really have domestic harmony if there has been trouble situations in regards to love. Now, you have so much happening in your fifth house. You definitely can get over, I feel, any obstacle, anything that has been in your way in regards to love, because you've got such beautiful, wonderful energy in your fifth house this month that you really can have a lot more fun and love with others. So let's go to the second house, and the second house is your finances and your resources. Let's see. The Two of Swords, so it looks like you're at some type of crossroads. You're having to make some type of choice. This would be that you're, trying to figure out a solution to maybe some of your financial situations, but there seems to be some type of choice, some type of crossroad that you be at right now in regards to your finances. Let's see, let me pull another card here. 18. Here we go. This star card wanted to fly out here. Oh, here's this other piece. Okay. So communication, choice about some type of communication coming through. So this may be in regards to a job opportunity, making a choice about which way you want to go in regards to your prosperity. But we'll go in deeper to see if we can see what kind of choice be coming up for you in regards to your finances. But it looks like with the star card, it's, very positive. Whatever choices you're making this month in regards to your finances, it's positive. Positive connection to others through communication. And of course, like I said, you have 11th house energy happening, which is connections to others. So there'll be some wonderful positive news coming in regards to maybe a financial situation, such as a new job or something, because you have that full moon, like I said, on the 12th, and Uranus in there, stirring things up there. Something unexpected could happen. So let's see here. The third house. Let's go. Whoops. Well, I guess that little sticker didn't want to stay on there. Okay, let me see if this one will stay on there a little bit better. Okay. So let's go to the third house, and the third house is communication, the universe here. So this is about traveling. So I do feel there'll be a lot of traveling for some of you Cancers, visiting family, domestic harmony, connecting to those you love, especially around the holidays. So it looks like you'll be busy this month, Cancer, traveling and visiting and enjoying others. And got the male energy there, so maybe more of you male energies are going to be traveling more. But the universe is saying maybe for you male energies to really get out there and, have some fun in the fifth house, right? So maybe this is about you Cancers who are single, especially male energies, maybe getting out and mingling more, having more fun and romance here. The universe is saying, yeah, there's so much out here that you can connect to. So where do you want to go? Who do you want to meet? So that's nice to see here. Let me pull one more card on here. Home, home. Here we go. We're seeing that theme here about domestic harmony, home. So I'm feeling like some of you Cancers need to go back home. Maybe this is what it is. Maybe some of you, especially male energies, this may be something that you're trying to make a choice, maybe to go home and visit the family. And it does look like that would be a wonderful idea this month for domestic harmony, for connecting to the ones that you love. I feel like that would be a wonderful choice if you're thinking about whether or not you should go home for the holidays, go visit family, maybe make amends with someone. It definitely looks like there's some type of completion that can happen in regards to home life, family life. So, and it could be in regards to maybe selling a home. Maybe you're selling a home and taking off and traveling. That's kind of cool too. So let's see, let's go to the fourth house, which is connected to you, Cancer. That is the house of home. And you've got the Three of Cups. Wow, there is something going on in the home life, which is awesome because the Three of Cups, as you can see, is having fun with others and enjoying and in celebration. There seems to be a celebration at home. So yes, Cancer, make sure you are, connecting to family and friends and those you love because it looks like there will be a lot of celebration going on this month. Make sure that you go to all those wonderful invitations that you're going to be getting through the holidays to go and have some fun. It's really important. We're seeing that this is the month, Cancer, and of course, you're connected to the fourth house, family, home. It's like your greatest love is to be around those that you can nurture. And I feel like this is going to be a beautiful month for you, Cancers. You've been going through a lot with your family, you and relationships, partnerships, and because you do have Pluto and Saturn in your seventh house of relationships, partnerships, marriage, and it's about getting realistic about your relationships and making big changes and then we see the female energy. So the female and male energy are both here to say, hey, Cancers, let's make sure that you're spending time at home. If you have, maybe you're trying to make a decision about having, people over for the holidays. And it definitely looks like, invite everyone over, invite the friends, invite the family. This is where to see a lot of happiness in the home life here. So celebration for the Cancers this month. That's wonderful. So let's go in the fifth house because that's where all that wonderful energy is happening. Of course, the fifth house is love, romance, children, and our creative flow there. So let's see what's going on in the fifth house with all that energy happening. Wow, judgment. There's like you are having some type of calling, like you are resurrecting your soul in regards to maybe especially specifically your creative ideas. I feel like there's a new calling, a calling that that you need to listen to. And that's what the judgment card is saying is, are you ready for this calling? In the fifth house, let's, create, let's make magic. And, your angels are there saying we can help you do that. So, yes, pursue those creative ideas and listen to that calling. And there's be a big change also in the status of love for you. This could be you finally resurrecting your soul and turning over a new leaf and finally being ready for love. And maybe that's what it is, there has been some challenges in love for you, maybe Cancer, and you haven't wanted to maybe open your heart. And now that there's so much love and connection this month that you are ready to open up your heart and love, wanting love to flow. So, yes, this could be a wonderful time for new love and just being more ready for that deep connection to emotions. Everything's positive. Positive. Isn't that wonderful? So, positive things are happening in the fifth house because you are making changes, and it's with your children, maybe you're making positive changes for this domestic harmony. Action with Mars being in there too. So yeah, action. This is action time in your fifth house to really create your desires and resurrect your soul and connect to love and feel the happiness and joy and to make those choices, to have those wonderful blessings of love. So let's go. Let me pull some romance angel cards for Cancers in the fifth house because there is just love, love, love. Children. Here we go. And that is the fifth house. So it does look like there's this positive connection to your children, a focus on your children, domestic harmony in the family here. And let's see here. Good to see that there for you, Cancers. And I'm pulling all these three cards. So free yourself. Okay, so free yourself with judgment card. It could be some of you are finally freeing yourself, again, resurrecting your soul, breaking free from the painful, you know, situations that have maybe held you back from wanting to connect to love. Yeah, free yourself, separation. Maybe some of you are going through a time of change here, and you're finally ready to make the choice, maybe to finally leave a situation for more positive light. And this would be a wonderful time to do this because it does show that, if you really want some type of new love and romance, the fifth house is really lit up this month to say, hey, if you're not happy, free yourself, separate so that you can find a beautiful, positive connection who can touch your soul, give you that love, because there is a new love there. There's a new love if you do. So, yes, Cancers. And that's why I feel there's so much also happening in your seventh house with Pluto and Saturn being there. And it's like, what do you want in partnerships and relationships? Are you happy? Do you need to free yourself? Because if you do, then we can help you. Our angels say we can call for judgment. We can resurrect your soul. We can help you listen to the calling of what your soul really needs. And it needs positivity. It needs love and light. So let's go to the sixth house here. The sixth house is a lot of energy. You've got Jupiter in there, and you'll have Venus in there. So there's some wonderful luck in your day-to-day life with the sixth house being filled with. It'll also have the sun there, and so there's a lot of energy happening in your sixth house, also the high priestess. So it is about going with the flow, listening to your intuition and insight, knowledge. So there may be some knowledge, something coming into light for you. And it could be that you're trying to make some choices about what you want to do in your day-to-day life, what changes. Let me pull another card here. Sorry, these cards are falling down here. Okay. Let me pull another card here on the High Priestess and your sixth house. Definitely listen to your partnership. Okay. So it looks like there may be some type of secret knowledge or maybe a secret crush on you, Cancer. Maybe you have a secret crush. I feel there's a connection to someone, a partnership, knowledge. So this may be something unexpected coming through your day-to-day life that you'll be connecting to a new partnership here. So look out for that. The High Priestess is saying, listen to your feelings. If you are out and about every day and you're single and wanting to mingle, with so much happening in your fifth house and your sixth house, you could be meeting someone that you intuitively feel like you've already known them and synchronistically meet up with them. That's what I'm feeling. It could be just, where you go every day, going to work every day at your workplace, where you go to the gym, where you go to the dry cleaners, the grocery store, what you do in your day-to-day life. That may be a wonderful connection where you Cancers are going to meet a new partnership. So let's go to the seventh house, which does have Pluto and Saturn there, resurrecting, changing, restructuring, transforming your partnerships and relationships, getting more serious, more realistic about what you want, Cancer, the King of Wands. So it could be that you're dealing with a King of Wands, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries as far as a partnership. Let me pull another card on that with this King of Wands here. Ooh, that one too want to fly out here. Stress, journey. So I'm saying that this could be where this free yourself separation here is happening in your seventh house. It does look like there is some type of stress with maybe this King of Wands. And you need to leave, escape, and you finally see how to get over this mountain, this obstacle that has been in your way in regards to making a choice about a relationship here. So it does look like for some of you Cancers in your seventh house of relationships, commitments, there may be some stress involved with this King of Wands. Like I said, it could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or it could be you finally saying, I'm taking action. Again, you have Mars in the fifth and sixth house saying, if I'm not receiving the love and desire that I want, this is you here, Cancer, being like the King of Wands. The Wands energy is fire, desire, passion. So it's like you're saying, if you aren't giving me that love and desire and passion and happiness that I need, then I must be on a journey. I must move on and get rid of the stress that I have been feeling. So, yes, some of you Cancers are focusing on freeing yourself so that you can finally find new love. And there may be, children involved that be difficult. But I do feel if you want domestic harmony, and you're in a situation that you're not getting that, then obviously, what's the next solution? Obviously, for you to put some type of action and fulfillment. It's like you're ready to do something, and you're ready to move out of the house. You're ready to get, that's what I'm seeing for some of you cancers. You're ready to move, make a choice, make a change, get out of the stress and obstacles that you have been feeling. Let's go to the 8th house, and that is about a big change, transformation, endings, new beginnings, a rebirth. So let's see here, Cancer, in the 8th house of some of you are going through a change here, the Hierophant. And so this is connected to relationships, commitments, marriages. So this would be understanding, wisdom, and insights. Uh, Definitely, I feel like some of you are having to maybe need to get some wisdom and insight in regards to maybe some of the things that are happening. That's important if you are going through. And the 8th house is psychological, and finding other holistic ways to heal. So there may be some wisdom, some insight that you can go to maybe heal if you're still in some type of pain from a past relationship. That is about receiving some type of guidance. And of course, if you ever want some guidance and understanding, I would love to connect with you myself to give you that. Now, you also have the key, freedom key. So, 8th house, if you want to be free, you have the key. And this is about, making a decision, a choice about a relationship, a commitment. But it's like seek out wisdoms, connect and meditate and contemplate on it. But I feel like some of you cancers just need to free yourself. The key is here, and it's you now making that choice of what you want to do about a relationship. So, yes, important this month to look at what you need for that domestic harmony. And this is important. I feel that's what the big message this month is finding that harmony. And if you're not getting it, to free yourself. You have the key to do it. And the wisdom, I feel like if you are ready to do this now, Cancer, I feel you have the wisdom now to know that you must do this. So let's go to the 9th house. And the 9th house is wisdom and insight from our higher power. So let's see what more insight we can get. 2 of Cups. So 2 of Cups, this is beautiful in the 9th house. Wisdom. The insight is coming, saying if you want love, if you really want to connect to a soulmate, have some type of new love, then you must do something about it. We want to give you this cup of love. We want you to resurrect your soul. But you have to go through judgment if you do want this. So, yes, you're being shown that if you're not having domestic harmony, and if you want love, the 2 of Cups is here. The 2 of Cups is a soulmate love. It is coming together in a partnership of emotional fulfillment. So, and then we see the Sky here. So some of you are cutting out a relationship, cutting out a partnership that needs to end. And that is important to know there that wisdom and insight. Some of you need to cut out a relationship. And some of you, I feel there's going to be some type of new love that come through for you. Wisdom coming through honeymoon. So this could be traveling. I feel like this is about going on a holiday. So this month, I feel like with the 5th house again, when I mentioned earlier, is make sure you cancers are single. Go out and have fun. Go on a vacation. Go and have a holiday bliss somewhere. But that be where you find this connection to love for yourself. So let's see here. I'm seeing a strong connection to another water energy here. A Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces for you, or maybe a Taurus for you. So let's see here. Let's go to the 10th house of your career and destiny. Well, hopefully this will stick up here. Uh-oh. Well, okay. My 10th house fell down, so let's see. Let's go to your career and destiny house. Let's see how your career is looking. challenges. What kind of challenges are happening, Cancer, in your work? Maybe this is why you're trying to make a choice. You're at a crossroads because there's some challenges that you've been facing, and maybe you're ready to again face judgment and make some changes. Maybe you're challenging yourself to finally fulfill something creative, following your own pathway here. But it does look like there is some type of crossroad and a choice, a challenge that you're facing in your 10th house here. Let me pull another card on the 10th house. A new beginning. So it does look like in your 10th house, it does look that there's challenges, but you are focusing on moving towards a new direction, a new pathway in your workflow. So, and I feel like if it is in regards to your own creative ability to, manifest something, it's like go in that direction, flow in that direction, because it does look like, things will be happening for you. Yeah, I just feel like, again, I'm feeling also just wanting to be free. Some of you, it looks like you're going to have an opportunity in regards to work that take you somewhere else than where you live at now. And that could be what the challenges that you're facing, a choice. Should I leave home? Should I go somewhere else? Because I'm seeing a lot of chords of journey and going somewhere else. So let's go to the 11th house, which you'll have that full moon on the 12th. And oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you in the 5th house, you'll have a new moon on the 26th of her. So there's a lot of new energy, like new beginnings, new love, new creative flow, wonderful things connected to the children. So there'll be a lot, of wonderful energy happening in that 5th house, especially at the end of the month here. So let's go to the 11th house with that full moon and Uranus connected there. Let's see here. Nine of Swords. So there does seem to be something happening, challenges maybe in regards to friends, organizations, associations. I feel like maybe this has to do with work. Maybe I feel like maybe some of you feel backstabbed. You feel like, this is why you're getting the Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands here. I feel there's some challenge situation maybe at work, Cancer, that you are making a choice because you feel like you are not getting your fair share, or maybe someone else got your job opportunity, advancement, whatever. But I feel there's something going on in work that you are dealing with that that you need to like in relationships and connections to organizations, something there. Yeah, turbulence. So there seems to be some turbulence in your 11th house, something coming up that you may find out something, or connection to a friend that you know that's really going to bother you. I feel like there'll be some news or something that comes to that's going to be emotionally maybe difficult and challenging for you. So and that could be what is happening with that full moon in Uranus. Something coming into light about something that you need to be aware of in regards to uh, someone close to you. And then you got the Nine of Wands. And so another nine, it's like you're carrying a load on your back about something. And, and it's in regards to maybe something painful that has happened. And like I said, it could be in regards to friends or even family. Maybe this is about you finally facing some type of challenge with the family and making up and having that domestic harmony too. But I feel this has something to do with your work here and, feeling like you're overwhelmed, overworked, not getting enough money for what you do, maybe. And so there's luck. There's luck for change. There's luck for what you have to make a choice about this month in regards to your finances, your career. I feel like you really are thinking, Cancer, out of the box. You are thinking like an Aquarius, different ways to create and maybe really do something different than what you've been doing, Cancer. every day. So let's pull the last cards in the 12th house, and that is the karma house, the last house, the ending house, the karma house, the all that is house, the connection to our angels and guides. The Four of Wands. So what is this? Domestic harmony. This is about having peace and love in the home life. So at least this month, Cancer, enjoy that peace. It looks like you're finally ending something maybe that has been painful. I was going to say it. And it looks like you're finally shedding something from the past. And it does look like a lot of you Cancers are now wanting to have more peace, and you're shedding the old, you're releasing yourself from relationships that aren't giving you this peace and love. And that's what the 12th house is saying to you. You know, let's complete and end this cycle of pain and unhappiness. Let's change and focus on what we can receive and feel good about in our home, in our domestic life. And if you do, it looks like you'll have more of that happiness. But this is definitely a month of releasing some type of old karma so that you can have more peace and harmony and love in your home life, in your soul. So just to close this up here, let's look at your major arcana card. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 major arcana cards here, showing that, you know, it's important to really look at your commitments and make some choices about what you need. Knowledge. This is knowledge. You know, there's like, I feel like Cancer, some of you have this secret understanding of what is happening. Now you just need to actually, you know, bring it out and do something about it, because I do feel it's important, Cancer. Listen to your intuition, your insight this month. Seek out advice, counseling, guidance, wisdom if you need it about a relationship, a partnership. But I do feel, Cancer, you're feeling very intuitive this month about what you need to do in regards to your home life, because there's judgment here. There's, you know, your angels and guides calling upon you, saying, what do you need to change? What do we need to end? What do you need so that you can have this domestic harmony? What has to end so that we can give you the universe? We can give you what you need. So, you know, it's like your angels, your guides, they're really wanting you to reach out to them, for them to help you free yourself from something, because this is what you want. You want the happiness and joy in your home life this month here. So enjoy this month, and happy holidays. And if you ever want a personal reading from me, please reach out to all links below. I would love to connect with you in a more deeper level. And until next time, with your love, there's synergy.